let me ask you about safety, but also bias and like safety in the short term, safety in the long term. The Gemini 1.5 came out recently. There's a lot of drama around it, speaking of theatrical things. And it generated black Nazis and black founding fathers. I think fair to say it was, a bit on the ultra woke side. So that's a concern for people that, if there is a human layer within companies that modifies the safety or the harm caused by a model, that it will introduce a lot of bias that fits sort of an ideological lean within a company. How do you deal with that?
I mean, we work super hard not to do things like that. We've made our own mistakes. We'll make others. I assume Google will learn from this one, still make others. It is all, like, these are not easy problems. One thing that we've been thinking about more and more is, I think this was a great idea somebody here had, like, it'd be nice to write out what the desired behavior of a model is, make that public, take input on it, say, here's how this model is supposed to behave, and explain the edge cases too. And then when a model is not behaving in a way that you want, it's at least clear about whether that's a bug the company should fix or behaving as intended, and you should debate the policy. And right now, it can sometimes be caught in between. Like, black Nazi is obviously ridiculous, but there are a lot of other kind of subtle things that you could make a judgment call on either way.
Yeah, but sometimes if you write it out and make it public, you can use kind of language that's, the Google's AI principle is a very high level.
That's not what I'm talking about. That doesn't work. Like, I'd have to say, when you ask it to do thing X, it's supposed to respond in way Y.
So like literally, who's better, Trump or Biden? What's the expected response from a model? Like something like very concrete.
Yeah, I'm open to a lot of ways a model could behave them, but I think you should have to say, here's the principle and here's what it should say in that case.
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
That would be really nice. And then everyone kind of agrees. Because there's this anecdotal data that people pull out all the time. And if there's some clarity about other representative anecdotal examples, you can define.
Yeah. And then when it's a bug, and the company can fix that.
Right. Then it'd be much easier to deal with a black Nazi type of image generation if there's great examples.
Yeah.